Okay, we're good. We're good. What's up? Victor here from VB Homes of Texas, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Hey guys, just a couple of things. Uh, Went yesterday to go look at some property, and I did not realize how unprepared I was because I was so excited of going to the property to go check it out with my real estate, my commercial real estate agent. You got to have a plan. That's one of the things. I don't know what. I was so excited. I was going to get to see my mom. I get to see the property, and I get to show off where some of the ideas that I'm doing. My if you anybody you need to follow Maya. She's awesome. She's a genius. She's an absolute genius. You got to have a plan when you go back and do any type of due diligence. One of the things I didn't have, I knew what the place was. I know what I wanted in Mission. I had everything in plan, but I didn't have my folder. I left it on my desk, and I was so excited to go, and I didn't realize that until it was too late. So the second thing is, if you're going to go look at a piece of property, you want to go back and take a look at the map. Have the map ready to go back and get everything set up, have the layout, and also have a timetable. I'm not sure why this is working so slow. Is it working? Okay, there we go. Um, have a timetable and then start having a list of questions of what you're doing. For me, since I'm in real estate, I'm looking at how much the land is, the size of it, um, what the zoning is, which I already knew, what are some of the value added ads are you able to go back and put into this property. Know where the current rent is and where the market rent is. That's always important in real estate because you got to go back and see where you need to do what type of value adds you're able to go back and implement into place, right? uh, and see the difference, like I said, and how long will it take to get into the market rents. And that's really important because you need to know that timetable. Is it going to be a month to month that you're able to go back and increase it within a 6 month or a year period, depending how wide that gap is, right? And then also look at the pros and cons of the entire process of the land, right? And that's really important because when we went and took a look at it, we drove around. We went back and visited that piece of property 3 times in that day. And the reason why is that you want to go back and see with a different view, a different eye, and you'll want someone there to go back and have their viewpoint too as well. And it's important because what you see it might be right for you, but if you have someone else there that you really trust, they can give you their insight as well. And that's what happened. So this is the reason why we went back and visited the site 3 times in the same day. So when that happened, we started looking at a little bit different. We're going in a little bit deeper, and then we're asking a lot more detailed questions when we went there because you start looking at little more fine details with it, and which really, really was important. So when we came back, we have all this information, all the new questions that came onto this whole entire venture, and now we have to go back and start crunching numbers, and then talk to mentors, see what they're saying, what they think, and pick their brains. Because for one, it's always to go back and have other people's uh, viewpoints, their advice, who's already been doing this for quite a while. So I actually have several people that I'm going to go back and talk to who are mentors of mine who I want to go back and discuss this deal because they're going to see this differently than I will. And then after that, you want to go back and say, okay, um, how much am I going to go back and pay for this? What's the minimum and what's the return on investment and how long it's going to take me to get my investment back and for my investors themselves because this is not just a one person deal. This is a group of investors who's going to be helping, and I want to go back and help them secure their money, invest their money into this property so they can get generational wealth because this is an engine that is able to do that because by investing X amount of dollars and while over the time period you're able to go back and force appreciation at a certain time we had to go back and evaluate, okay, what's the next step? Are we going to go back and do a burr? Basically, you want to go back and get your expenses tight your rents higher to get your NOI to the maximum value. And then once you get that, then you're able to understand where the market is at, to understand where the cap rate is going to be set at. So you're able to go back and evaluate your piece of property. And all that comes into a lot of long hours and a lot of work. And this is why I love real estate so much, because you get all these different items that you're able to play with and strategize and talk to people, creative financing, value added. It's I get a very emotional high from it. So as you can see, and at the same time, you're able to go back and start thinking, okay, once I get the fund, get the down payment, making sure I'm working with the right lender. And that's really important, because with the right lender, you're able to also get a construction loan to go back and help infuse the value added to that piece of property. So let's say, for example, I buy this property for half a million, but it also needs almost another $500,000 worth of property value add. So instead of you can either do a couple of ways, right? You can go back and create the fund so you're able to have that, or you may be able to go back and get the money cheap enough for a loan that you're able to have a new construction on top of the value of the loan that you wanted to purchase the property for. So you have like a two for one. So all this information, is always good to have a great a lender. If you want to know more, let me know. DM me, email, call me, comment, whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. Just let me know. You can reach me at Victor M. Balderas at yahoo.com. I got Victor B at VB Investments of Texas.com. You can reach me at 469-450-1735. My information is also on Instagram and Facebook under Victor M. Balderas. And if you have any questions, let me know. I love to go back and talk. We can have a Zoom meeting. We can go back and discuss a deal that you're working on as well. So that's about it, guys. Whenever you go back and do a job, good morning, Colleen. Whenever you go back and do a job, you want to have a plan. You want to make sure that you have a process. And it's really important to go back and write it out and to go back and see exactly what you want to do. And then once you go back and build a plan, you start building a folder for it as well. So keep that in mind. Let's see, why did that go do that? I'm sorry, guys. There's some technical difficulties here. I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have my YouTube channel going on at all the same time. But again, thank you for coming on. This is going to be a short video. I didn't want to take too much of your time. Please follow me, share, comment, and everything else that comes with it. And I will love to hear your response. And let me know if you like the video, how I can go back. And I love criticism. It also gives me the ability to go back and improve my shows to you and my material. Thank you very much. Love you all. Y'all have a great day. Bye.